from the catwalks of Paris to the palaces of royalty, and then, poof, she's gone. Kendra Spears, once dubbed the next Cindy Crawford, seems to have disappeared off the face of the earth. What happened to the American supermodel who became a real-life princess? Let's talk about Kendra's rise to fame. This girl wasn't just any model, she was the model. Gucci, Chanel, Valentino, you name it, she walked for them all. And those magazine covers? Vogue, Elle, Kendra's face was everywhere. She was living the dream, right? But wait, here's where it gets mysterious. One day, Kendra simply vanishes from the spotlight. No more catwalks, no more photo shoots. What could make a supermodel give it all up and disappear without a word? Please take a second to subscribe to my channel. It costs you nothing to subscribe, but it makes a huge difference for my channel to grow. Now that you've subscribed, let's uncover her mystery. Can you imagine trading your designer heels for a crown? That's exactly what Kendra did. But her fairy tale took an unexpected turn. Now we're left wondering, where in the world is the American princess who vanished? Think marrying a prince is the ultimate dream come true? Kendra's story might make you think twice. From winning a modelling contest on social media to saying "I do" in a lavish royal ceremony, her life seemed picture perfect. But sometimes the prettiest pictures hide the most surprising truths. Let's rewind to 2008. Picture this. A young Kendra Spears, scrolling through MySpace, stumbles upon a modelling contest. She enters, probably not expecting much. But guess what? She wins. And just like that, her life changes forever. Kendra Spears' modelling career took off when she won the Model of the Year award at the 2008 Seattle Model Search. This recognition opened doors for her, leading to opportunities with major fashion brands. Over the years, she has worked with renowned designers such as Versace, Dolce & Gabbana, and Ralph Lauren. Ford Models swoops in and signs her up. Kendra Spears, originally from Seattle, Washington, has captured the hearts of many through her captivating presence on and off the runway. With a career spanning over a decade, she has worked with some of the most prestigious brands and designers globally. Before you know it, Kendra's face is everywhere. Gucci, Chanel, Valentino, all the big names want her. She's gracing magazine covers left and right. Vogue, Elle, you name it. Her long brown hair and a mole on her cheek drew comparisons to supermodel Cindy Crawford. People start calling her the next Cindy Crawford. Now that's what I call a compliment. However, her story goes beyond modelling. It is also about her dedication to philanthropy and her efforts to empower others. Kendra Spears is known for her down-to-earth personality and strong values. She had maintained a relatively private personal life, often prioritizing her work and philanthropic efforts. Despite her success in the modelling industry, she remained grounded and committed to making a positive impact in the world. But Kendra's not done surprising us yet. In 2013, she trades in her model status for a royal title. That's right, she marries Prince Rahim Aga Khan in a ceremony that would make any fairy tale jealous. We're talking a chateau in Geneva, Switzerland, and a traditional Muslim ceremony that probably put most weddings to shame. Prince Rahim graduated from Brown University and works for his family's charitable organisation, the Aga Khan Development Network, which aims to reduce poverty, disease and illiteracy in Africa and Asia. Now, becoming a princess isn't just about putting on a tiara and calling it a day. Kendra goes all in. She converts to Islam and even changes her name. Say goodbye to Kendra Spears and hello to Princess Salwa. That's Arabic for solace, by the way. Talk about a transformation. In 2015, Kendra, or should we say Princess Salwa, becomes a mum. She gives birth to a little prince named Irfan. 2 years later, baby brother Sinan joins the family. It's like she's living out every little girl's dream, right? Most people would think marrying a prince means goodbye career, hello royal duties. But not our girl Kendra. She keeps one foot in the modelling world, showing up in campaigns for Armani and Moschino. She's even still landing magazine covers. It's like she's found the secret to having it all. The glam life of a supermodel and the fairy tale life of a princess. But this real-life fairy tale is about to get bumpy. Well, sometimes having it all isn't enough. What could make a princess want to vanish from the spotlight? Let's talk about those castle walls. At first, they may seem lavish and inviting, but what if they started closing in on you? She was an American girl who jumped into a whole new world for the sake of love. Can you imagine the culture shock? Maybe it was the pressure of royal traditions that was suffocating for someone so used to being in the public eye. Maybe converting to Islam with a new identity made her realize she was losing her individual freedom. And let's not forget about that 17-year age gap between her and Prince Rahim. Talk about a generation gap which might not have made them a compatible couple. But wait, there's more to this royal drama. The Aga Khan family? Marrying models seems to run in the Aga Khan family. Prince Rahim's mother, Princess Salima, was a British model known as Sarah Crokerpool before her marriage. Prince Rahim's younger brother, Prince Hussein, married American model Kristen White in 2006, at which point she took the name Kalima, and his sister, Princess Zahra, married and divorced British male model Mark Boyden. Perhaps most famously, Prince Rahim's grandfather, Prince Ali Khan, was married to movie star Rita Hayworth, and this list goes on. This family is like the kings and queens of high-profile marriages and divorces. It's almost like a family tradition at this point. Poor Kendra, yet another model, was stepping into some pretty complicated family dynamics, and perhaps her fate was set in a divorce following their family tradition. Kendra's retreat from the public eye began slowly. After 2014, her modelling work became scarce. No more runway shows, no red carpets, no charity galas, no more magazine covers. It was like she was fading away, one missed photo op at a time. It was like she'd vanished into thin air. Fans were left scratching their heads, wondering what had happened to their American princess. And then, just when we thought the mystery couldn't get any deeper, bam! February 2022 hits us with a bombshell. Kendra and Prince Rahim announced their divorce. After being married for 9 years, can you believe it? The fairy tale was over just like that. Now we're all left wondering what went wrong. Was it the pressure of royal life? The cultural differences? Or maybe, just maybe, Kendra realised that being a princess wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Turns out, the real mystery was just beginning. Since her divorce in 2022, Kendra Spears has pulled off the ultimate disappearing act. No social media, no public appearances, nothing. It's like she's become a ghost in the age of information overload. Can you imagine vanishing without a trace in today's world? For Kendra, it seems she's done just that. The silence surrounding Kendra's life post-divorce, it's not just quiet, it's deafening. Remember when you couldn't open a magazine without seeing her face? Now, it's like she never existed. No interviews, no paparazzi shots, not even a whisper of her whereabouts. It's a stark contrast to her once public life, isn't it? So what's the deal? Why would a former supermodel and princess just disappear? Some say she's craving privacy after years in the spotlight. Others think she might be reinventing herself, starting fresh without the weight of her past. Even in the peak of her career as a supermodel, she always kept her personal life relatively private. Perhaps wearing a princess tiara on top of her glamorous modelling career added enormous pressure from the press. And let's not forget the challenges of adjusting to life after being royalty and becoming a mother of 2 children. That's got to be a tough transition, right? But here's the thing. Kendra's not the first royal to step away from the limelight. It's almost becoming a trend. Remember when Prince Harry and Meghan Markle decided to leave their royal duties? They wanted privacy in their lives to protect their newborn children, and of course the paparazzi were central to their royal family drift. It seems like there's a pattern here. Maybe being a royal isn't all it's cracked up to be, and maybe privacy is king. Now, Kendra's fans are worried. They're asking questions like, is she alive? Where the hell is Kendra? Is she back in America? It's like a real-life game of Where's Waldo? But with higher stakes. People are genuinely concerned about her well-being. While this mystery prevails, we don't know exactly where Kendra is or what she's doing. Her disappearance raises some pretty big questions. What's the real cost of fame? Is the price of being in the public eye too high? And what about the pressures of royal life? Are they more than some people can handle? Kendra's story shows us that sometimes what looks perfect on the outside can be pretty messy on the inside. Here's a thought. Could Kendra's disappearance be her way of finding herself again? After years of being in the spotlight, maybe she's taking back control of her story. It's like she's saying, "I'm done being who you want me to be. Now it's time to be me." So why do you think she disappeared? Please let us know in the comments below if you know where Kendra is.